But have you had a change of perspective?
I would say overall, I'm about where I was before. I have not gotten more positive, more negative. There may be some places where I've gotten more optimistic or things have gone better than expected. There may be places where I'm more pessimistic and where things have gone worse than expected. But on average, they sort of cancel each other out. I would say I feel very good about how things have gone with areas like interpretability. Interpretability is the science of seeing inside these neural nets. As a human would, look inside, as we would scan the human brain with an MRI or a neural probe. I've been amazed at what we've been able to find. We've been able to find, neurons that correspond to very specific concepts, neural circuits that correspond to, keep track of how to do rhymes in poetry. And so we're starting to understand what these models do, right? We just train them in this kind of emergent way as you would build a snowflake, but now we're starting to be able to look inside and understand them. I'm also very encouraged by some of the work on alignment and constitutions, making sure that models behave in the way that we want and expect them to. I think that's going pretty well. I felt pretty positive about that. I think I felt maybe, have been a bit disappointed or felt a bit more negative about some of the things that are more like in the kind of public awareness and the actions of wider society. It is surprising to me that we are, in my view, so close to these models reaching the level of human intelligence. And yet there doesn't seem to be a wider recognition in society of what's about to happen. It's as if this tsunami is coming at us, and it's so close, we can see it on the horizon, and yet people are coming up with these explanations for, it's not actually a tsunami, it's that's just a trick of the light, like it's some, and I think along with that there hasn't been a public awareness of the risks, and therefore governments haven't acted to address the risk. There's even an ideology that we should just try to accelerate as fast as possible, which I understand the benefits of the technology. I wrote Machines of Loving Grace, but I think there hasn't been an appropriate realization of the risks of the technology, and there certainly hasn't been action. So I would say that the technical work on controlling the AI systems has gone maybe a little better than I expected, and kind of the societal awareness has gone maybe a little worse than I expected. So I'm about where I was a few years ago.